Hey guys, we're just in our first two-man here. The eight-mans weren't really firing, so I've just gone for the lazy way out and joined the quickest firing queues. We've won the play. Of course, we'd like to take it. This hand, interesting. Obviously, we will almost always keep anything with lands in a tortured existence, so this is fine. We have the Stinkweed Imp, and funnily enough, the Fume Spitter is a sack outlet for itself, so we can actually dredge through most of our deck like this. So, no, we won't be mulliganing. Okay, so in these situations, I almost always lead with some power and toughness. See if we can get in some free damage early. I imagine we'll be running the Tortured Existence next to the Barrenmoor. Uh, After, of course, offering this trade, which I am totally cool with. If you want to do that. Okay, I'm going to kill that guy. If he's on a red deck, that thing is going to be pretty good if it just stays in play. I'm going to run the Tortured Existence out with a mana, and we'll probably be putting the Stinkweed Imp into the bin as soon as possible, just so we can start dredging. What do you got for me? Metamorphose. Previously a common, so legal for this format. Another Metamorphose. Spark Elemental. And a Lava Spike. Okay. No prizes for working out what we are playing in this match. Um, so we're going to get the Fume Spitter back, but we'll be putting the Chittering Rats into play. And yes, we'd like to dredge. What did we hit? So there's another Stinkweed Imp in there, which is perfect because we can't actually pay for another one. Excuse me, that was just my phone if you heard that. Apologise, I will silent it now. Okay. What do we got? Keldon Marauders. Sure. So Needle Drop, one of the engines of the burn deck in this format, allows free damage basically for mana, as long as you have something to enable it. I would actually like to hit an extra land at some point. If we hit an extra land, that means we can start dredging Grey Merchants out, and we'll really need to Grey Merchant at some point in this match to survive. So I'm not actually going to dredge here. Here we are, Grey Merchant, excellent. Now we really need that land. Uh, so what are we going to do here? Don't think we're attacking with Chittering Rats, but I also don't think that we are blocking with it. I would prefer to throw the Stinkweed Imp under the Keldon Marauders given the opportunity, so we're going to do that. Play this Barrenmoor. That's a good example of how that these come into play tapped a lot, but it doesn't really hurt you. Flexibility of being able to cycle them just is a lot better. Okay, Metamorphose. I like this inclusion, by the way. Metamorphose is sweet. Cycling for free mana is just excellent. There's no real reason he needs to do it in his main phase unless he's just dead on action, so that does tell us something. But uh, yeah, it just shortens your deck down. You play 56 cards instead of however many, which I imagine it's 60. But it's also possible for this guy to be playing Forge Action Probe if he was of that inclination. Okay, we'll block with the Stinkweed Imp. We'll destroy the Marauder, take a damage, leave him with one card in hand. Hopefully not a Needle Drop, but it looks like it might be. Lava Spike. Much better. We are not going to be dredging. We really, really want to hit a land. I do believe we can cast this though. 1, 2, 3. So this is a 4-cost creature. Alright, so we will be playing a Marsh Mist Titan. I wonder if they thought that name through as far as pronunciation is concerned. It's a bit of a tongue twister. In my opinion, this was an intentional Pauper print. Um, I mean, you look at this card. It's not playable in any other constructed format, and it is sick, so I'm a fan. Some witches. Um, good card, but not the land that we're looking for. Luckily, he drew a blank last turn, so do 6 damage, take him to 11, play witches, play Fume Spitter. If we hit the land this turn, he is almost certainly dead, which is good. Lightning Bolt. This is how a lot of burnout matches end. Damn it. Alright, hopefully he doesn't hit. So what are we worried about? We're worried about Spark Elemental, but having Fume Spitter at all plays around that. And that's sort of it. He did the right thing by playing his land out. If he hadn't done that, I could have locked him with the Chittering Rats. But anyway, we're just going to play the Stinkweed Imp, see what he's got. If he's got it, he's got it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. What you got, buddy? Looks like he didn't have it. Excellent. Okay, so we go to sideboard here. Sorry guys, we might have missed some of that. Basically, we took out some of the pain, which is the Read the Bones and Sign in Bloods, as well as as well as 3 other cards that we haven't found yet. I don't want to take out Chittering Rats. I don't want to take out Stinkweed Imp. I really liked Marsh Mist Titan in that game. It's the first time I played it in the match, so I'm going to take out the Witches, which might be wrong, but we're sort of running out of time. So yeah, I like the clock on this. It's really good. Would I like to mulligan? No, I would not. This hand's really good. Turn 1 play and some disruption. So there you go, curving out. Would really not like to see Calvin Marauders this turn. That'd be really bad for us, but if he has it, he has it. If at any point he targets one of our creatures with one of his burn spells, it will be a minor personal victory for me. Always good to encourage the burn player to do that. Put them in a position where they have to. Needle drop, no worries. He's showing his deck down with Street Wraith as well. I hope he's playing Forgitaxian Probe. This guy is, he's my man. I'm all about this business. So cycling a land here. Unfortunately, he doesn't know that he's just giving us better choices for our duress, but you know what? I'll take it. Duress you. Fire Blast. Oh, that doesn't seem good for me. This one does the most damage. Metamorphose is obviously free, and these things are terrible. So let's take the Fire Blast. I'm more likely to lose to it than any other card in that hand. We have 2 devotions so far, so Marsh Mist Titan is a 5 CMC creature. We'll have an extra 2 next turn, so that'll make it into a 3 CMC creature. How mana efficient is that? Operating this whole hand off very little mana. I don't think we'll find a better target for Obliate than this, so we will be casting that. Chittering Rats is going to be roughly the same this turn as next turn. It doesn't matter if he has mountains in his hands only, in his hand, only when you cast Chittering Rats, as long as he has a card, which he may not, by the look of it. But there's, yeah, you make your choices, and in this case, I think Obliate is better. Spark Elemental. Not a terrible draw at all. obviously can't pay red. Damn it, he has all the mana efficiency. Okay, well, we're not looking good. He's on 16 life and we're on 2. It seems like he's gotten right in under us and we are in a bit of strife. So he has to basically have nothing. But Marshmish Titan is slightly more effective than Chittering Rats here anyway, so we'll just go with that for now. Hasn't cast it. Continues not to cast it. Maybe it's a needle drop, in which case Chittering Rats is the sweetness. Yeah, let's cast it now. Did we buy ourselves a turn? Excellent. So whatever it was, he'll be drawing it again next turn. I'm going to cycle this now. There's no reason not to. I'm just curious. We are in a position where we can sacrifice the Chittering Rats to the Carrion Feeder, and then Tortured Existence it back to our hand. So this is the lock I was talking about in the deck tech. So as long as we can continue to draw creatures every turn from here on out. Okay, he's conceded. It must be frustrating. Yeah, obviously we'd need to keep drawing creatures this way. If we have a Stinkweed Imp in the bin, we don't actually have to draw them. But yeah, that's what the deck does, and let's go on to the next match. Thanks for watching.